Let's have a bit of discussion whereby we'll be discussing about the ranking formula. But in this case, the discussion will be based on the auto selection of ranking. We know there are two parameters that when we're ranking, sometimes we rank from largest to smallest, and the other time is vice versa, meaning from smallest to largest. Let me exemplify here by showing the formula like as follows. Say rank, the normal formula for ranking, number of ranking are this one, comma, to reference this entire range. We lock it by using $sign by pressing the key on keyboard F4. Then if you press comma there, you're asked of the either descending order or ascending order. Descending order means the largest number will be the first one and then up to the smallest one. With ascending order, the smallest one will be the first one and the largest one will be the last one. So let's start by pressing 0. If we put there 0 and enter, this will be our result. So 94, because this is the largest one, this is number 1. But if you see this number 17, this is let's go to the last position. To make it clear, because this one and this one seems to be identical, let's change the number. Let's make it 2. So the last position is this one, the 17th position. This is from the largest to smallest. If we want to change it from smallest to largest, then we'll edit our formula here by substituting this 0 with 1. We press enter, then the ranking will be is vice versa. Thus, the smallest numbers go to the first position, and the largest number, in this case 94, is go to the last position. Now, the concern of this discussion is we want to make it the user to have the ability to select on his or her own without intervening with this formula. Sometimes in the formula we may lock it so that to protect it from disturbances or some other privacy. So we want the user to be flexible. Now, if the criteria, we've got 2 criteria, let's say right here, from largest to smallest, and the second criteria from smallest to largest. Bear in mind, if the formula is from largest to smallest, then we use 0. But if the formula is from smallest to largest, we use 1. Now, how do we do it? The best way is, first, we have to devise somewhere whereby a person will be able to select on his or her own. Let's say, let's come here and press data. With data will come data validation, so that we create a drop-down list. So click list, where is our source, and this is the source. Okay. Now we'll be able to select whether it's from largest to smallest or from smallest to largest. Now let's look up this option with this number. Okay. Look up what? This one. Look up vector. This one. Comma. Where have to match with this one, like this way. If you close the bracket, then I will see. Automatically, it's adjusted itself. If it's from smallest to largest, the condition wants to use 0. If it's from largest to smallest, the condition from largest to smallest, the condition wants to use 0. And it's vice versa. If it's from smallest to largest, the condition wants to use 1. Now let's come to this formula. So the formula will be as follows: equal sign, rank, what, this number, the reference, the entire data set, lock with the dollar sign. Then this is the position which was a bit disturbing, which will dictate whether the ranking is from smallest cell to largest. Then means that if it's from smallest to largest, we put 1, and if it's from largest to smallest, we put 0. So since this formula will be locked, we want to be able to keep on updating every now and then we'll make a reference here and make sure that this is stationary by locking with the dollar sign like this way. Then we close the bracket, enter. If you drag the formula, then this is the smallest number has got the first position. It's because from smallest to largest. And this is the largest number has got the last position, 17th, because the ranking is from smallest to largest. Now what if we change? We simply come and change it from largest to smallest. Automatically it's changed by itself. So this is 94, the largest one. So it's got the first position, and this is 2, the lowest one. It's got the last position, 17. This is to say, if I'm preparing a template, it will be easy to look at these places where there is a formula. So the user won't have a chance to come and edit in this formula. The place to choose is just from this drop-down list. He or she does not have to bother with dealing with this formula anymore. This will be as easy as such. Now, if in whatever way he or she comes and disturbs here or in this part, so the formula won't have a proper reference. So the last thing is to hide it. To hide this part, may hide like this way, hide this part, and this part of selection, then I will come and hide like this way. That's now the person will simply come and choose in this part. From smallest to largest, from largest to smallest. So the process of choosing has been done with the reference to a formula. So the user won't be having some other tasks of either coming to the formula and edit the formula. The choice will just be provided within this drop down list. And this is the simplest way to make the ranking formula auto-select by itself, whether from largest to smallest or from smallest to largest. And if you click here, you'll see that this place where we may write either 0 or 1 has been referenced somewhere. So you don't have to write it within the formula. It will make a reference by itself after the user choosing it from the drop-down list like this way. Thank you.